The most common name for potato in the northern states of India as well as the eastern states is aloo. However, the name for potato in the southern as well as western states is totally different or to some extent different as compared to the word aloo. So before we go ahead with the names of potato in the southern states, I would like to tell a little story about how potato came to India. Potato was originally grown in the country of Peru in southern America. From there, the Portuguese took it to Europe, and eventually the Portuguese itself brought it to India. And when they brought it to India, I think they brought it first on the western coast. And I'll shortly tell the reason why I think they brought it to the western coast. Uh, the name for potato in the local language was batata or maybe batata, and the Portuguese also adopted the same name, that is, they began to call it batata. And I think the spelling for it is batata, but I think they pronounce it as batata because in Portuguese and Spanish languages they don't have a t and that is t and the sounds. They go for the and the sounds respectively. And now when they brought potato to India, uh, it's possible that they had first cultivated it or brought it to the western coast, because the word for potato in Marathi is batata itself. That is same spelling with the t pronunciation instead of the the pronunciation. And similar could be the case when it comes to Gujarat, because in Gujarati, Konkani, as well as Marathi, the word for potato is batata itself. However, if we go a little south, that is to Karnataka and the Telugu states, we can find that the word over there is similar to the word in the northern states, that is Alugadda and Alugadde in Kannada and Telugu respectively. Now about the suffix gadda, it is also present in Marathi, and it is used to refer to that part of the plant which is below soil, not exactly roots, but we can say the part of a stem itself which grows in size below the roots, below the soil. And so similarly, it is also used to refer when we say um, the tube part of say dahlia flower. So that is also called as gadda in Marathi. Now, similar to the word alu gadda, in Kannada, there is another word called suvarna gadda, and it was used to refer to a tuber or a variant of potato, we can say, which was quite large as compared to potato in size. And something similar is reflected on the name itself, by its name itself. Name to that, its name is in English is elephant foot yam. This variety of potato, we can say, it may not be variety of potato, but for now we can just say that it is a variant of potato because it looks similar to potato but is quite large as compared to it. It was the predominant version in the subcontinent before the Portuguese came and eventually replaced it, or it's replaced it by potato, and the production of potato increased quite rapidly, and we are one of the major producers of potato in the world right now. The word in Karnataka as well as Andhra Pradesh and Telangana are similar to alu in the northern states. However, if we go further south and see the word for potato in Tamil Nadu as well as Kerala, we can see that they are quite a lot different from the words in any other states of India. So the word for potato in Tamil Nadu or Tamil language is Uralai Kiranku, whereas the one in Malayalam is Uralai Kilam. So these words are similar to each other but quite different from the words in other states. I'm not sure how these words came into existence or how they were used to refer to potato, but they do seem a little bit complicated as compared to the short word alu or even batata. So that was a little story about different names for a potato in India. But before we end, I would also like to add about how the word originated in English itself. So a few minutes ago, I said that the word in Portuguese was batata. So if you see batata and potato, you may find that the both words sound a little bit similar to each other, and that also explains that they have a similar origin. So when the Portuguese brought it to Europe, The word they used was batata or batata, and when the Spanish took it, they began to call it as patata, P-A-T-A-T, because they too don't have the t sound in it. And probably then from over there, when the English people came in contact with it, instead of patata, they changed it to potato, because in English, as far as I understand, the sound is not there, so it become patata and maybe eventually potato, or that's how they heard it, potato, and then began to say potato itself. So here we can see a bit of similarity again when it comes to Indo-European languages. That is, we have a shared culture, and the words are also shared. They may not be exactly same as each other, but they are a little bit similar to each other.